Most historical fiction books that discuss World War II usually focus on the European battlefront. Few and far between tackle what took place in the Middle East during the worldwide conflict. The Teacher of Nomad Land, a World War II story by award-winning author Daniel Nayeri, takes a different approach to the war. His latest middle-grade book describes the events in Iran during World War II, and the constant grappling for land and oil from the perspective of a young boy and his sister. This book is incredibly meaningful and insightful, and I'm so excited to share my thoughts on it. Iran declared neutrality during World War II, meaning it wasn't on the Axis or Allies' side, but both sides saw it differently. The natural resources Iran possesses are far too valuable to pass up, so the British overthrow the Sultan of Iran and replace him with his son, a British sympathizer. Soon though, the Axis side, with the Nazis, install a complex spy network to try and take the land for themselves. But what both sides fail to recognize is the constant pain and questions the actual citizens of Iran have to grapple with. Babak and his little sister Sana had already lost their mother, but in this deeply confusing conflict, they lose their father too. He was a humble teacher who never fought. He was not a soldier. He was killed in the crossfire. Babak and Sana are separated and forced to live with different family members. Babak with their cruel aunt, and Sana with their old harsh grandmother. Babak works hard trying to save money, to take care of his sister, and start their own life together away from cruelty. He stores whatever money he has in an alleyway behind where he works. But one day, the jar is gone and confiscated. He has nothing and no one, except his sister. He convinces her it's time to leave and go off on their own, and she excitedly agrees. But little do they know that their journey will lead to close encounters with evil, new friends, and making their deceased father proud. Want to find out what happens next? Read The Teacher of Nomad Land to find out. What I love most about Daniel Nayeri's writing is his commitment to sharing stories oftentimes overlooked in world history. The Iranian front in World War II was a really impactful period of the war, yet not many books tackle the topic. Nayeri breaks the mold of what readers often see in middle-grade books, and his clear he is dedicated to shining a light on important parts of our history. The hunt for oil has fueled many conflicts over the past century, one example being the Gulf War, among other major wars in the Middle East, whether between individual Middle Eastern countries or those the United States and global superpowers got involved in. All in all, this is an insightful, heartfelt story that discusses many important themes like found family, togetherness, and the power of story. Check out this unique and very interesting read. You will not regret it. 5 stars by far. Bye.